Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I work in Scotland. I've come on today to share this card with you, which I received in a wee swap that I did with some team members. It was one of these ones where you just add your name to a list and you send a card to the person above you on that list. So I received this from a fellow demonstrator, Sarah, who I have spent some time with at an event in the past. So she has used this gorgeous, I can't even remember the name of it. Why did I do this? Come on. And I thought about what I'm doing and then I can't remember what I'm, let's see what's, it's featured, this said it's featured here on the front of the catalogue. Let's see if I can get the name of this bundle. Snowman Season bundle. So Sarah has used that here, and she's used the stamp set, the beautiful greeting, and this lovely wee fun snowman. Kind of looks like he's made out of marshmallows, doesn't he? But anyway, so I wanted, Sarah's done this on one of our gorgeous wee note cards, which, well, that's note card size anyway, which is fabulous. And she's picked out the colours that are in the paper. Look at the state of me, covered in ink. Just a mess, actually. Sorry, I was distracted by the state of my hands because I've been busy crafting. She's pulled out the real red and the Coastal Cabana and the white that are in the paper and just stuck with these three colours in her card. She's added a wee bit of sparkle here. I think that's with some washi tape which is now retired. So I'm going to recreate this card for you. Not the same thing. I don't have the stamp set. So this is the paper. I've got all I have from this suite is this paper, and all it is a quarter share, because I did a paper share with my team, and this is a quarter share, well, what's left of a quarter share. So I don't know if you can see, but there is sparkle here, and these like trees, quite a modern type of print there. And a lovely stripe on the back with the real red and the Coastal Cabana. And here's another one that's got the stripe and then some mittens. Lots of little snowmen and a snow shower, I think, or snowstorm. And then we have another glittered one here which has got some snowmen in rows. Quite fun. And a kind of red snowstorm. Whoa, that's some storm. And I'll show you this one first. This one is the one with the snowflakes pattern which Sarah had used in her card, so I've cut a piece of that. On the other side of it there's some lovely wee winter hats with a bit of glittering. And then this one, what I realised was that I could actually punch out a snowman. Because I don't have the stamp set, I couldn't do that as my feature, but I've punched out one of the snowmen from this, and on the back of this a gorgeous red stripe. How lovely is that? Anyway, so I'm popping that out of the way so that I bring back in Sarah's card, and I'm doing a slightly bigger card. I'm using my standard size card here, and I've punched out with the 2-inch circle a snowman, and then with the starburst punch to highlight it, and then the 2.5-inch circle punch just to give it a bit more of dimension. Sarah's used the 2-inch punch and a 2.5-inch punch, I've cut myself a piece of our glimmer paper where she's done the I've cut myself some bits to make a sentiment which isn't the same as Sarah's, and I've got a piece of real red and a piece of this designer series paper here, and I'm going to use a bigger border like Sarah did. That's kind of slight, because I'm casing her really. I'm not quite, well, sort of copying some bits, but I'm recreating it my way. So first of all, I'm going to stick down the designer series paper onto the real red and then onto the card. Just kind of used wet glue so that I can take my time and make sure it's straight. Right, sorry. And then I'm just lining it up there. So I've cut a piece of designer series paper which is 12, and I've forgotten, I need to straighten this a bit, sorry, I'm not doing very well this morning. I've been watercolouring a bit and inking up some stuff, some swap cards, which I've done another video on, you'll see, and that's why I'm in such a mucky mess. I think that's straighter. Is that straight? Yeah, I think it is. And so bear with me till I give you the measurements, because I've forgotten what I did here. Yeah, I think that's 7.7 across there by 12, and then 7 by 12. So that's a slightly bigger border than I would normally do, which is good. It's good to just use somebody else's measurements or proportions. So I'm just putting a bit of glue. Should probably have stuck this on before I adhered the other bit to the card, but I didn't. So just so far in, just make sure it looks straight. I want to pop a bit of glue under here, it's just not, that's better, it just was lifting. So there you go, and then I'm just going to layer up this and I'm actually going to use this for a swap to send on to someone else for a different swap challenge. All swaps just now. But that's it. As demonstrators we do challenge each other, and swaps are quite good because then you get somebody's idea up close to share. We wouldn't send them out if we didn't want people to share the idea. That's what we're all about. And that's that one. Could put that on dimension, but as I'm going to put it in the post, I think we'll just glue it down flat. whether I'm putting it. Now I'm going to put it slightly to the side. Now I have to make the sentiment. Now I don't have a stamp set that Sarah used. Now I'll just show you this. I pulled my real red stamp pad out. I probably haven't used it in a while, and I was trying it with another sentiment to see if that would work, and as you see, it turns out my stamp pad was too juicy. I don't know why that would be. So what I've done, and see, even when I did this is the sentiment I'm going to use, and if you see it's bleeding and it's a bit messy. So what I did was I took an old, not this bone folder, but an old one, and I just scraped some of the ink off the top and then wiped that off on a cloth. And I think that's better now. I really don't know why it was doing that, but anyway it was. So I'm using the sentiment from Perfectly Played, hoping that your busy year comes together in Christmas cheer, because I think the wee jolly snowman is a wee bit of Christmas cheer there. So this time, let's see if this comes out nice and clear. So I've cut that piece, oh there you go, it's not, well it's not, I've smudged the S a bit here. So, oh, something on my stamp. That's not good. Let's get the chamois in. Something stuck to my stamp, I don't know where that came from. So luckily paper's got two sides. This strip is 3.6 2.6 centimetres wide, and then I've cut a strip of Coastal Cabana, which is, gosh, this is how my hands are such a mess, because I don't seem to be able to do anything without getting covered in ink. Right, hope that your busy year comes together in Christmas cheer. That's better, much better. And as I say, I've cut this one at 3 centimetres, which is like 4 millimetres. And now let's see how this is going to fit. Yeah, so I should be able to do a banner end like Sarah has done. Sorry, I'm a bit hesitant this morning. I'm just keep forgetting what I'm doing. I think it's time to stop and go and end of the day really. Just been busy this morning. I'm going to cut this just a wee bit shorter. What am I going to cut it to? Cut it to 9. Do you know what? I'll get this out and do it properly. Get the trimmer out. Cut it to 9. So if I cut this one to 9.4, hopefully yeah, see if we can do this. Not always that great at banner ends, but I'll do my best. So what you do is, wonder if I could do it with a banner punch. Let's have a go, see if that's any use. Probably mess it up altogether. There's no point in having these things and not using them. Let's have a go, see if I can manage to get, it'll probably end up not matching, but let's try. We'll do this one anyway, and then because that's not, no, that was going to take far too much. Suppose I could bring it back. What I'm looking at is, if I bring that back to there, can you see? Now, do you think if I do the same with this, it'll work? The only way to find out is to try, isn't it? Now, I'm doing this so that, do you know what, I'm not. I'm going to stick this on and then I'm going to I don't think that's going to work that way. So what I'm going to do is put glue on the bit side that got smudged. Let's see if we can just taking it from the corner into the middle. That's fine, that's better. So I've got banner sentiment like Sarah had on hers, and just going to put it across there like that. So just bear with me, I'll get some more glue on. Concentrating too much today. There you go. Sarah's card, my card. What do you think? Have I cased her quite well with what I had? Just shows you, you know, you don't always have to have exactly what, when you see something you like, you can replicate it and try and use what you've actually got. I mean, I could have thought, oh, I've got to make that card and I've got to rush out and I've got to buy the stamp set now and I need that sentiment. But when I started looking, you know, use what I've already got. I already have a lovely Christmas sentiment here and some designer series paper. And so I used what I've got. Not to say that I won't buy that stamp set yet. I probably will. I do like it, but I wanted to do the card today, and so as I say, I don't have it yet. So I don't know, I've been a bit quiet today, a wee bit distracted. I'm not quite sure. I think it's because I really shouldn't be sitting here. I really need to go and get showered and go to work. But I'm just having a bit of a lazy morning crafting, just to chill before I go. So thanks. I don't know when this will come out to you, but when I've got time to upload it, etc. But anyway, thanks, and thank you so much, Sarah, for sending me this gorgeous card. I don't know what your contact details are, Sarah, for other people to have a look what you do, but Sarah lives on the Isle of Wight, so if you live on the Isle of Wight and you're looking for a demonstrator, you know, just ask me and I'll put you in touch with Sarah. Anyway, thanks so much. Don't forget to press subscribe and to share with any of your crafty friends. Thank you.